Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading of October 15th through the 21st, 2023. My name is Dawn. You are listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. As always, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Every time you click those little buttons, it helps my channel grow. I just hit over 300 subscribers. So I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're new, trying to create content here on Facebook, as well as BitChute, every click helps. So this week, I don't know how you all have been feeling. This week has been kind of an interesting up and down type of a week for me. I felt like I was fighting something for a while, and there's a lot of downloads happening. How are you all feeling? How are you doing? Can you believe today is Friday, October the 13th? Wow. Oh, are you superstitious? Because I'm not superstitious. To me, it's just another Friday. So the way that I've been doing my readings this week is, as I've been doing them, I have been doing them as based on the content of my previous last videos, meaning whichever video I got the most likes, not only here on YouTube, but as well as on BitChute, is how I decided to do my lineup this time. So they are not in sequential order according to astrology. They are set up by the most viewed, because I figured I will give the most viewed their videos first, because they're the ones that's completely supporting my channel for me. Okay, so today I am doing oracle cards from The Secret Language of Light tarot deck. Wait, I can't read it, it's backwards. Hopefully you can read it. That is going to set the energy for our reading. The spread I'm going to do for you is the Celtic Cross spread to give us some insight into what's happening for you next week. And then, as always, at the very end, I'm going to pull 5 main themes that will either confirm what we've already talked about or can be used as positive affirmations for your week. Okay, so I've already shuffled your cards, and I'm going to go ahead and pull. Oh, look how pretty this is. Look at that. Number 11. It's called Remembrance. And this is light codes, right? So I just want you to kind of look at that for just a second. What a beautiful card. I'm going to go ahead and look up the words for this. Remembrance. It says, recall your soul truth. I'm going to hold this so you guys can just look at this. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but remembrance. Okay, here we go. Remembrance. You are ready to live your life from the wisdom of your heart. You may have been citing 1111 as a reflection of this. If not, you can expect to be receiving this sign soon. You may see it on a clock, a phone number, a receipt, or in a dream. With this wisdom, fresh and innovative ideas will flow into your mind as new ways to live your life. No one else has to change their ways, only you. Live from your heart, be an inspiration, and discover a new world. Some call 1111 an awakening code. You must have awoken on some level to receive it. It is a sign that you are much more than you think you are. 1111 has many different explanations because we are all asking different questions. There is no right, there is no wrong meaning, but the heart of 1111 is a loving, intelligent energy that will always encourage you towards your soul, where you will remember the truth of you. What a beautiful card. Gemini, I love that card. It's got all my beautiful colors in there. I love all those purples and pinks and stuff. Okay, so I'm also going to spray some of this guidance and light. This is an energetic spray. Okay. How are you doing? Are you comfortable in your seat? Feel yourself in your seat. And as I shuffle, I just want you to exhale all the air out of your lungs. And then inhale and hold it. And exhale again. That really helps you settle into your space. And what I love about that technique is that it makes you more present in the moment, which a present is a gift to me and you, because as we are more present, all of us collectively, we are able then to have a stronger connection to each other. Okay. So what do our Geminis need to know? What are their focus? What is helping them? What is supporting them? What's your long-term energy? What is your external influences? Okay. The Spirit always has me cut the deck 3 times. And then one more. And now we are here for you. Woo! Death and rebirth. This is your main focus. It's not a bad thing. It just means that you're going through transmutation. And you guys are air signs. You're my deep thinkers. We do have swords represented here, which is representative of air. Okay, so we have two wands. We have 3 swords, a cup, and a pentacles, and then the rest. Oh no, we have another ace over here. So 1, 2. You have 4 swords, which is all representative of your energy, okay? But we start off your reading with the Death and Rebirth card. I actually like this version of this card because it's, I don't know, there's something about it. Even though you know that death and rebirth actually means that something has completely come to an end, that there is nothing you can do about revitalizing that ending, meaning that it's complete, it's done, it's over, it's an end. But then you have this beautiful rebirth, right? And the rebirth is an opportunity for you to reset your stage, create your foundations. What I love about this card too is when you look at the card, even though the cloak is red, and you see the rebirth in the inside, I always feel like this is the North Star. And the star in the tarot is about your long-term goals and your aspirations, but it's also the card that talks about aligning with your true north and your true purpose, right? I feel that that's some of the energy that this is tapping into. This is also a card about being liberated, right? I like that. Okay. This is a major arcana too, so you may have been working through this energy for a while. We might have even had this card show up in other readings that I've done for you, Gemini. But now it's in the center, meaning that you're completing a chapter, completing a chapter really in your life. And then what is helping or hurting you is this Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands has to do with potentially taking a trip, potentially going towards an adventure of some kind, whatever that means to you. Twos in tarot represent choices. And you can see that this girl here is looking out the window. I feel like she's kind of daydreaming. And she's got this globe, the world here, as well as on this piece of paper, she's got this vehicle. So it seems to me like she's really thinking about whether or not she really wants to move forward in an adventure, or if she wants to stay where it's cozy and comfortable where she's at. But as this is Wands energy is about taking action, moving forward. So this energy embraces Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, right? That's their energy, is this wand energy. So it looks like there's going to be some choices for you to really think about whether or not you want to stay where you're at or whether you want to move forward in your growth. That could be move forward in a job, move forward in a relationship. Anything that really sparks your inspiration, your creativity, your motivation. Maybe starting a new project. It could also represent anything that inspires you, gives you that motivation to move forward. Okay? What is on your mind, Gemini? The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is your victory card. This is a card of celebration. This is a card of being recognized for the hard work that you've done. As you can see, she's standing in front of a crowd of people. It looks like she's kind of on center stage, right? And this wreath right here is representative of an accomplishment of some kind. So she's standing in the limelight. She's happy. This is kind of badass success, right? So that's what I feel is what you're working towards, what you want to bring into your life. This is what's on your mind, right? This is what the goal is for you. What is supporting you is the Justice card. The Justice card has to do with legalities of some kind, can be legalities. The Justice card is about truth and being on the right path. And if you look at her, in the top picture, she has her eyes closed. And in the bottom picture, she has her eyes open. And then we've got the scales here, even though this is a double-edged sword, double-edged swords, one of these cups is dark and the other is light. So this is about balance as well, finding your balance. So this could represent you trying to find your balance. This is also an affirmation that you are on the right path. This is also a card about discovering a truth that is important to you. for your self-growth, for your realization, for your confirmation of information that you may have been feeling or thinking or knowing within yourself. And this is validation of that, okay? So this is what's supporting you this week. What is in your past is the Ace of Swords. So this right here is an aha moment. This right here is, so the aces have to do with a new concept, a new way of thinking. This has to do with a new way of looking at a situation. As you can see, this has to do with light coming into the head, right? So this is all about an awakening moment. So as this is in your past, I feel as though whatever this awakening moment is what is representative of what is the nucleus of this reading, which has to do with this death and rebirth, as well as this opportunity to, do I stay or do I go type of a energy, okay? Your near future within the next few days has to do with this Six of Swords. The Six of Swords has to do with persevering. This is a card of moving from, from one situation into another situation. The previous situation may have felt uncomfortable for you. It may have felt as though it was difficult. It may have felt very challenging. And yet, if you look at her, she's moving to calmer shores, okay? She's got her bag right here in the boat with her, but she is moving forward. She's being helped by these birds, which represent potential help coming from an unexpected friend or an unexpected place. This is the energies that you're going to tap into this next week. Your long-term energy is the Five of Swords. Five have to do with changes coming in. This has to do with changes in the way that you think about something. So as you've had this aha moment that's in your past, now you have to decide, what am I going to do with that information? As you can see, this guy, he's kind of agonizing over it a little bit. He's got that bird that's chirping in his ear. He looks like he's got his hand up to his head because he feels like he's, carrying this heavy mental burden. And yet what he really wants to do is he wants to go walk on these waves and free himself, right? He wants to free himself from this mental entanglement. So the suggestion would be, of course, you are always in control of your own thoughts. One of the exercises that is helpful, that has helped me in my past, when I've been struggling with decisions on things, is I will write those things on a piece of paper. I'll think about them, I'll meditate on them, I'll ask for guidance from the God of my heart, and then I'll take those separate pieces of paper and I will put them under my pillow. I know this sounds crazy, but put them under my pillow, and in the morning, after I've slept on it, I'll open up those pieces of paper and I will know either right away which decision I need to make, because I've slept on it and I've had time to think about it, and my subconscious has, thrown in its 2 cents, or I will know which one to eliminate, and I'll keep doing that process until I get down to my answer. So you might think about doing that. Your external influences is the Nine of Cups, which is this right here is your wish card. Nines have to do with perseverance, has to do with advancement and attaining something that you've been looking for a long time. This has emotional fulfillment with it, right? So it's going to make you feel really good. You're very close at creating that 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups to 10 of Cups. So keep moving forward, but do enjoy this process. As you can see, she's jumping up in the air. She's got this big chest of money right here. So it could be that she was trying to either get a job or she was trying to attain some kind of financial gain of some kind. But the thing to look at is this big, huge glow that's right around her heart space. She's just throwing herself up and she's being completely grateful for the things that are coming her way. So your future feelings have to do with the Eight of Swords. The eights have to do with obstacles in your path or obstacles from you advancing. So it could be about advancement, could be about obstacles, it could be, but as it's a sword and this is an energy that resonates with you, these are the thoughts that you're going to be kicking around in your mind. What I want you to observe is this is a mirror, obviously, and this woman is sitting in front of the mirror, and this is what she sees of herself. Her eyes are wide open, but in her mind, this is what's going on. She's bound up, she's got blindfolds on, she's got all the birds chirping. So for me, what this is saying is you have options. You could stay in this dysfunction or this place where your thoughts just keep controlling you, or you have the opportunity to change the way that you think about something. It doesn't really give me guidance as to what exactly it is that you are agonizing over or what you're thinking about. But as you are looking in the mirror, it might have to do with thoughts that you just say to yourself about yourself. You know how we have sometimes we pull ourselves down instead of lift ourselves up. But this is all self-imposed, right? So the guidance would be change your way of thinking, change the way that you think about something that is agonizing over, look at a different perspective, maybe ask a friend, something along those lines, okay? Your final outcome is the Seven of Pentacles. Sevens have to do with experience, gaining experience, looking for experience. And it's also about overcoming obstacles. So overcoming this obstacle specifically. But the pentacles have to do with our physical security, our health, our wealth, our home life, our physical possessions, right? And if you look at this guy, he's planted all these seeds, right? He's nurtured them, he's watered them, he's now looking at the growth from what he's planted, and he's really making decisions as to whether or not the effort was worth the outcome. The outcome? Yes, the outcome. Meaning, was all this work worth what he's going to gain, right? So this is a card also that makes you realize that his harvest is not quite ready. He still has to wait a bit of time in order to get what it is that he's growing here. And that's kind of what I feel about you as well. That whatever it is that you're creating, whatever you're wanting in your life, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer as it's not quite ready to come in to completion for you yet. Overall, I don't really see anything too crazy here, Gemini. And now I am going to pull your last 5 cards for your main 5 themes. And your first card is the Eagle, Triumph over Troubles and Obstacles. That's a great card. Your next card is the Angel, Spiritual Guidance and Protection from Harm. That's a beautiful card. Your next card is a Cracked Cup, Dissatisfaction with Life. Now that may be tapping into both of these Swords cards, right? Because this one is talking about he is dissatisfied about something, and she's got all these thoughts that are going around in her head, but it's all self-imposed. So it all has to do with how you think about something, right? So you may be in a position to want to change your way of thinking about something. The next card is Dog Close Up, Pleasure with a Close Friend. That's nice. And your last card is the Club, Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And knowing Gemini, that ain't going to happen. Yeah, I don't think so. Good try, though. Okay, that about wraps up your reading for next week. There's no heavy lifts for you guys. It doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty good. Just a remembrance of this beautiful card, the light energy from this card, and the message about remembrance, remembering who you are, that you are a light being here having a life experience. Okay. Take very good care of you. Thank you so much for being here. As always, please like. I appreciate it so much if you could click that button for me. Take very good care of you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.